Right now, we're on pest patrol. I have the spray. I found some tentworm nests, and we're going to go eradicate them around the perimeters of our property, at least for now. There's a big rock. And later, we'll travel in deeper and deeper with time. But for right now, I was patrolling, and I found some tentworms that need to go. Meanwhile, you can see, if you can see the fence, if it shows up along our property here. So, totally surrounded and safe. Those are little rocks. I've got one strand of electric fence wire. I'm going to get another strand around this so that nothing will jump in. Right now, they can jump over. I need to get it much, much higher than that. But over here, I'll pause the camera, I'll show you where the tentworms are, and we're going to take care of that mess. Here we go, guys. This is what we're looking for, Melanie. So you know, this is bad. This can destroy a lot of trees in a hurry. Especially this year when the trees are behind. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this. I want Melanie to see it though before I do it. So I'm going to shut off the camera and get her in here. There's another one. I'm going to get in there and get at it. Melanie's going to hold the camera because I don't want to set it down in that filth. Anyway, I'm going to go tear that up and I'll be back. We got another one that I know of that I'll have to find after this. No, that was 3, guys. That third one was the third. I saw 3 when I was riding my bike around. So I've got 3. I'm going to have to go and patrol more deeper into the forest on another time. I'm going to have to tick-proof myself and go deeper in and see if we can get rid of those, because they can destroy a lot of vegetation in a hurry. So we can't have that. They get under fruit trees and they're done. I've lost fruit trees because of that. One fruit tree never did recover from the insects tearing it up. Well, let's get back to the homestead and get back to work. I came back up here. It was raining, so I did not take out the camera in the rain. And I finally got some raspberries in that I had removed from my pathway over in the other orchard section. There's another one, and there's another one. And the mud, these were in a plastic container, and they've been sitting here all this time, and the mud that was in there stank, which probably means it's quite fertile, so I poured it in there as well. These will probably take nicely because they've been growing in the container. And they'll probably take very well to the transplant. And this is some incredibly fertile soil. It's the base of a rotted tree. And this is what's in there. I mean, look at that. That is incredible. Look at that. This is some fertile stuff down here. So I think they're going to do very well. I don't think I have to fertilize or anything over here. Just keep them moist. I got the tractor running. I'll mulch around them just to retain more moisture. Although, I don't even know if that's necessary. That is some beautiful stuff there from nature. And then I'll bring up a load of mulch, these guys, and possibly even get up in there to the big tree. I still got to get this one out. Hopefully it'll transplant well, but I'm certain, regardless, it's going to be happier wherever I put it in a sunnier spot, because right now it's been shadowed by the mother tree all this time. I'm going to have to keep coming back to this poor tree. I sprayed here, I had a clump of worms, and now I see there's more. At least they gang up on a piece all at once in a group. I'm going to have to come back and get them. So there was the main nest, which I sprayed. Then there was a clump here and a clump here. And I'm finding little random groups here and there. So I'm going to have to get this little group It'll probably take a few days to get them all because they're out along the branches, and I'm going to have to get them as they group up again. Good thing is they like to be in groups, so they're easier to find. Well, you can see I'm wearing some track shoe. It's raining on and off, so I'm unsure of the camera situation. So actually it's getting really dark, so I've been grabbing the camera by hand. Melanie and I used the tractor and we hauled some mulch piles here and here, and that one looks tiny under that tree. We got another one over here, so we're getting going, but my steering froze up on me again. I mean, that's why I only got the tractor for $600, so I can't complain if there's a little issue now and then. I'm gonna have to get some oil back in that steering, but I can spread this mulch around these guys for now, and she's got a load around what she's working on in her flowers, and we're getting it. We're working on it. But yeah, I parked the tractor because it's only steering in one direction. What? What? That's your tree. We're gonna keep that. Yeah, we're gonna keep that for you. I don't know if that one needs that much mulch. That's a smaller tree. I might take some over under the big apple tree for now. We can mulch more around this as it grows. Huh? Actually, I need to put some here. Michelle, watch out. There's berries right behind you. Look. There's berries right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Daddy, that's... Oh, and this is berries too.
Those are berries, yep. Well, out of berries we're keeping this year.
And Daddy, you can color on the berries.
Yep, they're going to turn into berries.
Yeah. Daddy, you got a pink color.
Those are going to be apples.
And Daddy, that's a pink color.
The pink ones will be apples.
Daddy, that one?
Yep.
That's not the shiny. Daddy, I don't know what's this. Daddy, what's this? There's no more.
Try to fertilize and protect everything. Don't touch them, please. Those are going to be apples.
Oh.
You peel them off and that's no apple.
Daddy, you have to catch it. It's in my bag.
Well, that was there before you were, so I think it gets to stay. Okay? She wants me to cut the apple tree branch because it's in her way. I think the apple gets to stay. See, we're putting mulch by the berries.
Daddy,
We need more next time.
my chicken.
Oh yeah, you got a seat there. Now, just make sure nothing's touching the base of the tree.
No.
No. We don't want that.
Daddy, what's this?
That's sand that came out of the hole.
Oh. But Daddy, I play with sand.
You play with sand, I know you do.
Yeah. I put more sand and more soil.
More sand and more soil, yep.
Yeah, no, that's poop.
That's, yep, it's composted cow poop. That's what it is. Watch yourself.
Daddy, you just almost hit me with your shovel.
Well, that's why I said to watch out.
Daddy, that's a baby.
Your strawberries? No, I don't know what those are actually.
That's a baby.
It's a berry, but I don't know what.
But Daddy, it's a flower.
Yeah, that's a good berry. We're going to eat them.
That one?
Yeah. That's a good berry.
No, that one, no. And,
Some of these, if they are what I think they are, they're going to be nice berries.
and Daddy, more sand.
More sand from the hole I made. There's a piece of soil. I dug too deep with the tractor. Your mom yelled at me for that.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. She said, you're digging too deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got grass in that scoop.
See, Daddy, there's gas.
There's grass. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, that's Daddy. Daddy.
That's good now.
No, Daddy. That's going in the
I don't
soil.
want anything touching the base of the tree. I don't want rot.
Oh, Daddy, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice one. That's a peach tree.
And Daddy, here's the little one.
Yeah, those are little peaches on it. I hope they grow.
And big one.
I hope so. I want to point something out. It's been bugging me for, well, weeks now. If you look, the tree is barely leafed out yet.
And Daddy, you
And it's already flowering and fruiting.
And Daddy, you can't be.
The
And Daddy,
I killed a baby flower, I know. These trees are flowering but are barely leafed out already. The worse yet is the oak trees. The oak trees are so behind this year. This is May 18 or 19. 19, I think. And this is way late. I mean, all the oak trees are behind. All the shrubs, everything is behind this year. It is so bad because we had such freezing cold for so long. That should be full green in here right now already. That oak not even started to, it's just started to bud. Everything is so far behind this year. It's crazy. So we're having a hard time. What's that? It looks like fall colors already. Is that off my peach tree? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're having a hard time this year. Nature is having a hard time, I should say, because it was so cold for so long. And I think we're behind. I think we're way behind. The blueberries. Let's find some blueberries, Michelle. And now that we can, I've opened this up. This used to be our fence line here.
and you can.
And you can see all the way along the yellow things. Anyway, now we can walk right into blueberries. That's a little flower. And they're growing fast on us. But a few days ago, there were no leaves on these. And these are flowering out very, very fast. I mean, everything is spurting out now. Growth spurts. But it's late. I think it's very, very late because normally end of 1st to middle of July through to the 1st of August, we're usually harvesting blueberries. So I don't know how late we're going to be, but it's only just opening up. I think it's really late. This should be dense, thick green by now. Melanie is planting what here, Melanie?
Cabbage.
Cabbage and peas. Peas that you grew from seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And cabbage that we bought. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, but the peas we got from seed.
Yeah.
And what's all over there?
Spinach.
What's all over here?
Chinese cabbage. Oh no, it's bok choy.
Bok choy. They did pretty well last year, didn't they? Michelle, don't lean on the fence.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to break. Yeah, well, it's hopefully going to do well this year. So, Melanie has an expanding flower bed in front of the trailer. This is going to be really pretty this year, I think. Those are good already. She just keeps expanding here. And she's having me put mulch around. I'm bringing mulch to her with the tractor. This was last year's, and the catmint took right off. Now this is a warmer area because it's in front of the house and it's under a tree. So it's sheltered, and this has always been a warmer spot. So that's good. And here we've got some pretty little pink flowers coming up from a plant we put in last year. And here there's some little purple flowers from the same type of plant. It's purple to my eyes. I don't know what it looks like on camera. Let me take you up and show you what Michelle and I did. By the way, Melanie weeded this all out. We got some creeping phlox coming back from last year. I hope the colors show up. It's all washed out in my display. But that, wow, that is an awesome plant right there. That is always so healthy. Man, she cleaned out all these. Then we're going to mulch. I brought over a mulch pile. That was the last trip I did because my tractor steers one way and not the other. I got to get it fixed. And then strawberries. She has mulched around them and put cow manure, and they're starting to flower, so that's good. And she took over the old grow beds, which we're going to demolish because they're starting to fall apart. After this year, I'll doze this over and start over again. This ground is sloped, and now that I have a tractor, I could fix that. But anyway, we worked with what we had at the time. And she's planting. She just replanted because a mole was eating everything off, mowing them right off, and it's quite frustrating. There's all that's left of one. This was completely annihilated. She just replanted today. So that was all dead. We got the mole in a trap, so he's done. She's got some little things here, I don't even know yet what, but she has her own things. She's taken over this one completely. And because of the critters, this is all fenced in, all individually. She just put some plants in, plus seeds that she grew from seed herself. Now up here in the orchard, the old orchard, Michelle and I planted some more apple trees, her apple trees. You may remember I put these in pots last summer and kept them. These little guys here that are now doing very nicely. The mesh protected them from the rabbits over the winter and from the deer. And those were offshoots from this one, which seems to be one that can handle our environment, because my memory was full. So I was saying these little trees I pulled out from this tree last year, and this apple tree seems to be hardy enough to last here. Oh, there's the mint. That's Michelle's mint. We put that in there so we could uproot some more of the little trees that were growing around here and plant them for her. They're her trees now. I've got, it looks like, I can't tell, I can't see my camera display. I think there's a blossom there. I can't even see where my camera's pointing. Looks like a blossom. I'm not sure. But I think this one is going to have fruit this year. And this has survived. It's a little crooked. I'm going to have to fix that. But it has survived and seems to want to stay. But the trees on the bottom from the base that were pulled out seem different. So Michelle and I, together, planted 3 trees for her. There's one, and she watered them herself. And over here is another. Now the rabbit also had chewed some of that off in the winter, but it's growing, so we'll see how that goes. And those are Michelle's apple trees. And over here we've got another. And I dug the hole and she put them in the ground, and then she watered them. They're her trees. And there's another. They're Michelle's trees. So she's going to water them every day herself and take care of them. Hopefully they'll grow. I'm going to clear out these little shrubby things that have no purpose or use to us and continue on expanding our orchard throughout this area through the years. So that's it for today, guys. That's it. Something that'll be interesting is this tree, which is growing from the root of the mother tree, which died. that tree just didn't make it. It died off. But something's coming up from underground. And I guess we're going to see what it'll give us. I have no idea what it's going to bring. I don't know if it's going to flower or not. But it'll be interesting to see what it's going to be. They say sometimes the apple trees that come, or the fruit trees, this is not an apple, I don't think. Sometimes they say the fruit trees that come from the root are not as good as the grafted on tree. But it's definitely going to survive. It's definitely durable and hardy for this area. Yep, we'll see. Alright guys, well, another day is done. It was a slower progress today because of the humidity and the heat. So we had to take a lot of breaks. But our orchard is growing. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. Good night.